I'm going to try and kick off this event with the dignity that it deserves by telling a little bit of the history. Because all throughout RA training, there have just been two words that resonate in my mind with every single lesson I learn. I'm like, how do I apply this? This is so ethereal, this is so abstract, so theoretical. What is some conceptual hook from past experience that I can say, this is how this was manifested? This is what it means to be a great RA and embody these values. And those two words have always been Topless Friday. To explain that, I'm going to just give a little bit of the history of Topless Friday. Topless Friday started right here, right on this very spot. A bunch of residents on 3rd Joyner were just kind of hanging around, talking, milling. Nothing organized, just sort of ad hoc. We were all just talking, and slowly it started ballooning and more people came in. And slowly and steadily the conversation changed to be about what 3rd Joyner meant and what we all wanted to get out of our year while we were here as students on 3rd Joyner. And this conversation started bubbling up, and Jake Reardon stepped in, this man right here, and with all the intentionality he could muster. And he directed the conversation. We were passing a teddy bear around. You couldn't talk unless you had the teddy bear. And we were coming up with ideas, this innovation. And Jake wasn't just listening. Jake was being an active listener. And he thought about these ideas, and he mulled them over, and so many of them were implemented as the community was really involved in just this grassroots motivation to what it means to be part of this community of the 3rd Joyner. And a lot of those ideas manifested themselves in different ways. The one particular idea we're here to celebrate, I have the dubious honor of saying that I came up with it as a joke. I said, wouldn't it be great if every Friday we just didn't wear shirts? That I meant half-heartedly. Jake doesn't think with only half of his heart. So that Topless Friday became a reality in part due to another man who is also thankfully in this hallway, Mr. Dan Bobrowski.
Yeah.
Who made this idea, dare I say joke, again, into a reality that united all of 3rd Joyner, and the defining attribute of 3rd Joyner that we'll all remember as evidenced by these hall shirts. And so whenever I think of what it means to build relationships, uphold policy, and the other one, I think of Topless Friday.
Build community.
Huh?
Build community.
Yeah, that's basically relationships. Build community, especially build community. I think of Topless Friday and the achievements. And so I just want to let Jake and Dan and all of those associated with the legacy of Topless Friday and with the legacy of the Connor community, which I still consider my home after 3 years, that whenever I take off my shirt, that reminds me of what it means to be a leader. So let's commence.
All right.
Candace, you ready for this?
I'm a little nervous.
I'm taking a move.
Girls, join us, please.
I don't have a shirt to take off.
Just take this shirt off.
Dio, do you need help? Awesome.